G'day everyone. So in this video we're going to be looking at Pythagoras' theorem and working out the length of a hypotenuse. So first off, Pythagoras' theorem, I've got it written down in the top right hand here. C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. So whenever you have two known sides of a right-angled triangle, just remember this only works with a right-angled triangle as shown here with this symbol, so 90 degrees. We can use this formula to find out our hypotenuse. Okay, so just remember that the c squared here, this is our hypotenuse. Okay, so in our formula that's what our hypotenuse is. So we'll do A here. Okay, so C is our hypotenuse. Remember, hypotenuse is opposite the right angle. So we've got this here. So we've got C squared is what we don't know, is equal to 4 squared plus 3 squared. It doesn't matter which order you put these other two in, because 3 squared plus 4 squared is the same as 4 squared plus 3 squared. Okay, so we've got C squared is equal to 4 squared, so 4 times 4, that's 16, plus 3 squared, which is 3 times 3, which is 9. So C squared is equal to 25. So to get rid of a squared now, this is the trick that you just need to remember. To get rid of this squared value up the top here, we need to square root the whole, both sides. Okay, so we square root both sides. So we're left with C, and that's our side length, is equal to the square root of 25. So what number multiplied by itself equals 25? Hopefully you identify this as 5. Okay? So this is how you go about doing this question here. The next one, we're looking at one where we don't have an exact value. So we've got 2.5 in this one. So here, C squared is equal to 5 squared, and then this is going to be equal to 2.5 squared. Alright, so this doesn't mean that it's any different from the other one just because it doesn't have a value that you can work out in your head. So don't freak out whenever you see a decimal, just do it as you normally would. So here we've got C squared, so is equal to 5 squared, so 5 times 5, that's 25. Okay, that we just worked out in the last question actually. And 2.5 squared, you can do this on your calculator or do it in your head. This is equal to 6.25. Okay, so we plus these two numbers together. Okay, so 6.25 plus 25, so we work that out. So C squared is equal to, this is 31.25. And now we do the same thing. We need to get this C value, okay, by itself. So we square root both sides. So C is equal to the square root of 31.25. And do this on your calculator, unless you're really good with your numbers. This here is equal to 5.59. And take note, we don't have any units in this, so it doesn't say centimeters or anything after any of the values here, so you don't need to add units to our answers. Okay, so hopefully this helped with working out the hypotenuse. Alright, good luck.